Caroline, are you ready? Timekeeper, are you ready? All right, Caroline, you may begin.
Thank you. Imagine that you receive a phone call at 3 a.m. saying that a little girl's prize Shuffles is dying due to colic. Hello, my name is Caroline Crook, and my ultimate dream job is to become a veterinarian. The future for veterinarians is looking quite bright. Employment of veterinarians is projected to grow 19% from 2023 to 2033, much faster than the average for all occupations. My dream job is to become a veterinarian because it will offer me the lifestyle that I desire and will allow me to positively impact my community. In this presentation, I will discuss the reasons as to why I am becoming a veterinarian, the job requirements and duties, and the impact that I will be able to have in my community, in hopes of sparking your interest in this career path. So let's begin by looking at why I chose to become a veterinarian in the first place. So what is a veterinarian anyhow? Well, veterinarians care for the health of animals and work to protect public health. One of the main reasons as to why I am becoming a veterinarian is because of the family lifestyle that it offers. Eventually, I'll be able to be a very present mama to my future kids because I plan on opening up my own veterinary clinic on my own piece of land. This may even give me the opportunity to homeschool them. It also means that I'll be able to live and raise my children in the country, just like I was, which is extremely important to me. Becoming a veterinarian requires me to gain a lot of knowledge. I hope that my children will be able to learn and develop their education simply by being around me and my occupation. Also, though I have never paid much heed to money, the pay will ensure that they have a stable home, that I can pay off student loan debts, and that I can afford an in-home nurse for my mama when the time comes. Dr. Val, veterinarian at York Veterinary Services, even mentioned in my job sharing opportunity that she has and expects to see even more flexible hours for parents. For example, she works 5 days out of the week from 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. This leaves her plenty of time to spend and raise her 3 young children. I hope that eventually in my career, I can do the same with my kids. Another important reason as to why I want to become a veterinarian is because it is a very non-mundane job. Working as a vet, there will be constant change. I could be working on a small puppy at 8 a.m. and a 1,000-pound cow at 3 p.m. I don't think I'd want a 1,000-pound cow in my veterinary office. So, I would also have to travel to a farm. By doing this, I'd be working with my hands and working outside, both of which are things that I really enjoy doing. A veterinarian's job is extremely stressful. Even when an animal is dying right in front of you and your heart is pounding out your chest, you must be able to remain calm and not only recall but also execute your training. Personally, I thrive on stress. One last reason as to why it is a non-mundane job is because there are constant advancements being made in science. What this means is that even once I complete my degree, I will have to continue to educate myself. The last reason that I have for wanting to become a veterinarian is simply my love of animals. Ever since I was a little girl, I have loved them. It has never mattered to me whether they're an endangered and exotic animal like an AI, a common house pet like a puppy, or a farm animal intended for slaughter, such as a pig. I have been fascinated by them all, and I have loved them all. So that was a look at why I chose to become a veterinarian. Now, let us discuss the job requirements and duties. To start off, I will need to spend 3 to 4 years to get a science-related undergraduate degree before I pursue my graduate studies. The main qualifications that I need to ensure that I have before applying to those graduate programs are high GRE scores, great recommendations, and a fantastic academic record. While I was attending a science day at Clemson University, they even discussed the fact that more and more new undergraduate students who are planning on becoming a veterinarian take a gap year once they complete their undergraduate studies to focus their time purely on internship experience. This helps to convince graduate programs of their dedication and commitment to this career path. While I was job shadowing Dr. Val, she also emphasized the importance of internship experience. not only to get into those graduate programs, but also to receive a job once I complete my education. Lastly, once I complete my degree and gain plenty of internship experience, once I complete my undergraduate degree and gain plenty of internship experience, I will have to apply and get accepted into a graduate program that I can receive my DVM through. This will usually take another 4 more years to complete. At this point in time, I will officially be a veterinarian. Whoa, that is a lot of time, education, and money. You'll probably begin to ask yourselves, is this financially worth it? Well, that greatly depends on who you ask. However, let me lay out the facts so that you can decide where you stand. The average salary in the U.S. for veterinarians in May of 2023 was $119,000. Though this is already far higher than the average salary in the U.S., large animal veterinarians receive even higher wages. In my opinion, even though I know I will never become rich doing this job, the other benefits greatly outweigh that fact. So that was a look at why I chose to become a veterinarian and the job requirements and duties. Now let us discuss the impact that I will be able to have in my community. There is a massive shortage of large animal and livestock veterinarians to ensure things like food and veterinarians. Now, one might ask themselves why that is. After all, they probably know plenty of people who intend on becoming a veterinarian. Well, one of the main reasons for this is that more and more new veterinary graduates are likely to work in small suburban pet clinics than anywhere else. In other words, though I much rather work with a 1,000-pound smelly and stubborn cow, others would rather work with small and cute kids. However, without these special large animal and livestock veterinarians, herds will go unvaccinated, diseases will go unmanaged, and cows will no longer have proper deliveries. All this will lead to tainted meat and different toxic products as well. My contribution to my community will be invaluable. I know my town is local, and I know the farmers living there. They are in desperate need of veterinarians for their livestock, and I plan on filling that need. We have completed the review of my veterinary future. Let us review. In conclusion, I want to become a veterinarian because I will be able to live out the lifestyle that I desire. I can raise my kids in the country, pay off student loan debts, and afford an in-home nurse for my mama when I can no longer take care of her myself. The job requirements are a lot of work. I will need around 8 years of schooling, plenty of internship experience, and a near perfect academic record. However, once I complete it, I can have an extreme impact in my community. We are in desperate need of veterinarians to ensure things like food safety. When you look over the stall door, you see the dying mare, evaluate her condition, and perform a life-saving intestinal resection and anastomosis. Now, before I conclude this presentation, I would like to discuss one more thing. So I talked a little bit about the reasons as to why I wanted to become a veterinarian. And I don't think I can properly finish this out without talking about the person who inspired me to become a veterinarian and the exact moment that I decided that that is the purpose that I intend to have. I was a part of a Majestic Mustang Club through 4-H when I was 8 years old through 13. One of those days, on a random Saturday, we were taking the vitals of a horse. Mrs. Sandy handed me the stethoscope and asked me to place it on the horse. Now, my dumb 8-year-old self decided that, wait a minute, that's 2 heartbeats, right? No, it was 1. So I gave her an extremely high number. And she said, no, Caroline, that's not right. But, that moment was the most impactful moment that I can ever recall about the exact moment I would become a veterinarian. Because every little girl says, I want to be a veterinarian when I grow up. I want to be a doctor. I want to be a nurse. I want to be a pilot. That was the moment that I knew that this is something that I was really called to do. There was nothing more than the experience of just hearing that heartbeat and just, it was insanely incredible. And I thank you all for listening, and I hope this has inspired you to dive deeper into the exciting career path of veterinarian. Also, here are the resources that I use for this presentation.